All right, it's finally here. I've been waiting for this to come in, and it's the Model D wireless from Glorious. And this is not a review unit. I actually been waiting for this to come in, and I pre-ordered it when Glorious announced that they're releasing this mouse, and it took a couple weeks, but it's finally here. So I'll be doing a review of this mouse and explaining why I think it's the best crossover between a productivity and a gaming mouse. For those of you who are wondering if you should get the Model O wireless or the Model D wireless, don't you worry, I'll be doing a comparison of the two. So before we get into the review, if you do enjoy tech videos and you want to see more videos like these in the future, make sure you subscribe down below and smash that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. So the Model D wireless comes in a standard Glorious box. Similar to the Model O wireless, this mouse comes with a 2.4 GHz dongle and a USB-C cord for wired connection and charging when needed. What's new, however, is that Glorious included extra skates that can be placed in addition to the ones that are already on the mouse. I definitely like this new add-on and wish they did the same for the Model O wireless. They also clearly state to remove the plastic wrap this time around on the skates, which was not visible on the Model O wireless. So it's great because sometimes people miss that and they think, it's part of the mouse and you can use it right away, but just make sure you remove these before you start using the mouse. In terms of weight, I was getting about 68 to 70 grams with and without the additional skates. So around the 69 grams that they stated. So when it comes to quality control, I know Glorious hasn't been the best in the past with their products. Sometimes you get a product that's like really good, outstanding, and at other times I've heard people that get products that break within the first couple weeks of usage. In terms of this mouse so far, out of the box, I've been using it for a few days and it feels great. Definitely doesn't creak as much as my Model O wireless, but this is fairly new and I haven't broken into this mouse just yet, and I haven't put in the months of usage that I did with my Model O wireless. So I have to wait and see in terms of quality and see if it actually breaks down over time. So the battery with the Model D wireless is similar to the Model O wireless. They stated that you're getting about 70 hours of usage. Now for me, I don't really like the spec sheet. Most of the times you're not using that full 70 hours and waiting for the battery to die out completely before it charges. So I would say from my own personal experience, I'm getting about 4, maybe 5 days of usage. I feel like I can get the most usage out of the mouse before I need to plug it in and charge it and use it at the same time. So the mouse still uses the BAM sensor from Glorious, and the sensor works perfectly fine. However, I do have one issue with it, and it's only when I play Valorant. And I don't know if it's a software issue, I don't know if it's an issue on my end that I'm doing something wrong, but anytime I go into Valorant, and whether I'm using the mouse in a wired or wireless setting, let's say I want to switch from wireless to wired or wired to wireless, it does not detect the mouse once I change the settings from one to the other. And I don't know why that is. It just happens when I play Valorant. And anytime I'm in a game and my battery is low, I need to plug in the cable, and I'm in mid-match in a competitive game, it is quite annoying because I do need to kind of close out the whole application just to plug it back in and then go back into the game so it reads my sensor. I have no clue why it does that, but that is an issue that I'm experiencing with their mouse. However, it's not a deal breaker, but it's only when I play Valorant. All the other games and all the other tasks, when I'm switching between wired and wireless, it works perfectly fine. So another minor flaw of this mouse that still carried over from the Model O wireless is the DPI setting, and that it doesn't stay to specific DPI that you like it to be at. Every time you switch back and forth, it just automatically resets the DPI. So you have to click through the DPI button on the mouse and get it to the setting that you like. So hopefully Glorious can fix this in the future, maybe with a software update or something on their end that they can do, so you can just save that single DPI setting and not have it just reset every single time you switch from wired to wireless and vice versa. So besides from the two minor flaws of this mouse, Glorious did implement Kailh switches on these mouse, and they're collaborating with Kailh, and it's actually a lot better in my opinion when it comes to the feel and sound of these switches. So here's a quick sound test so you can see the difference between the Model O wireless and the Model D wireless. So the scroll wheel is relatively the same between the two. However, the DPI and the side buttons on the Model D wireless are protruded out a bit more compared to the Model O. So I'm not sure if you like it to be flush or not. I personally like that they made this switch. Now I don't know if it's just the version that I got or they did this with all their Model D wireless. When it comes to grip preference, I feel like the Model D wireless is best for a palm grip user. I mean, yes, you can do a semi-claw grip, but the bigger mouse is to really fill out your whole hand. If you like to do fingertip or claw grip, I definitely recommend you to go for the Model O wireless. So the main reason why I prefer the Model D over the Model O is really because of that ergonomic shape. Anytime I'm doing any type of productivity work, I really like to have a palm grip, which I can't do on the Model O wireless because it's a flatter mouse. So that's where the Model D comes in hand, and it allows me to have that ergonomic shaped mouse and allows me to do the palm grip and relax my hand when I'm doing works hours on end, and I don't have to be tight in my wrist when I'm holding the mouse. I haven't tested this mouse yet in competitive Valorant because I've been enjoying New World way too much, and even though my server is being dominated by Marauders, damn you greens. I've been having a blast with the game recently, and it's mainly because I don't have to get sweaty with the D. Wait. Pause. Comment down below if you're playing New World and maybe we're playing on the same servers. We can join up and do some PvP together, or you can get the one PvP by me. I plan on doing some type of live stream in the future, maybe with some games I'm playing and the products I'm using. That way you can get a live interaction with me. And if you'd like to see that happen in the future, make sure you comment down below. I'm not sure if I'll do it here on YouTube or maybe on Twitch. I'm still trying to figure that out. So the ergonomic shape of this mouse, with it being lightweight and also wireless, really makes this mouse one of the best mouse out there for work and play. So if you're wondering you should get the Model O wireless or the Model D wireless, it really comes down to grip preference and what type of shape mouse you want. They're two completely different shape, and it might work for some people to use a palm grip and a bigger mouse, and for some other people it might be worth it to use this flatter mouse, and it allows you to do that claw or fingertip grip. All right, so that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. And if you didn't yet, make sure you smash that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm, and make sure you subscribe down below, turn on the notification so you get notified for future videos, and I'll see you guys next time in the next video. Peace.